Next tonight, baking sourdough bread was one of the first big trends to come out of the initial stay-at-home order 2 years ago, which is hard to believe that it's been 2 years. Well, it was one and done for many people. One Madison man has never stopped baking or making a difference. Christina Laurie explains.
A pandemic pastime with purpose. That's the best way to describe Mo Cheek's bread-making side hustle called Bread and Justice.
It started, frankly, just because I was making a lot of bread and giving it away to friends and donating it.
Born during the height of the pandemic and protests, the former Madison city councilman started baking as a way to cope with his anxiety and appetite for change.
One of the coolest parts about Bread and Justice is the community.
Twice a week, Mo wakes up in the middle of the night, baking a couple dozen loaves for his growing customer base. Selling them for $8 a piece, Mo gives every penny away to different causes each month. Last February, he donated more than $2,500 to Madison Center for Black Excellence in Culture. In April, he gave more than $3,000 to the NAACP. This month's sales benefit the Foundation for Black Women's Wellness.
One of the most valuable things for me has been being reminded that we're all in it together.
Now, 2 years in, Mo's made more than 1,500 loaves for 300 customers and was recently named the Bread Hero of the Midwest at the World Bread Awards. Still, he remains just as humble, hardworking, and selfless as the day he started his pandemic pastime.
Even for this little community that I've created about people who, for people who care deeply about good quality bread made with local ingredients and who care deeply about social justice, that there's a home for us, that there's a community for people with those overlapping passions.
In Madison, Christina Laurie, News 3 Now.
Oh, that last shot, that bread looks amazing. Mo says this year is all about growth. He's working on scaling up and trying to increase the number of loaves of bread that he can make from his home.